And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school baseball action today here on Albany TV. It's a matchup today between the Albany Warriors and the North Nodaway Mustangs. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you today's broadcast here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Nodaway School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Coming into today's game, North Nodaway comes in with a record of 0-5 on the season. They take on the Warriors that come in with a record of 4-4, 1-0 in GRC West Conference play. As we get set here for today's game, we'll have your starting lineups brought to you by brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company here in just a moment. Then we'll have our national anthem followed by your Smith Prudential Financial first pitch. Remember, today's pregame is brought to you today by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. We're going to take a quick timeout as the coaches and umpires go over the rules at the plate. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again to Albany. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. And welcome out tonight here to Albany as we get set for this matchup between the North Nodaway Mustangs and the Albany Warriors. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's starting lineup. Starting for North Nodaway, leading off, number 9 at shortstop, Weston Alexander. Batting second in center field, number 5, Lathan Ebrecht. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 14, Blaine Clements. Batting fourth at second base, number 18, Stetson Brown. Batting fifth at first base, number 3, Ridge Clements. Batting sixth in right field, number 7, Jackson Kehoe. Batting seventh, doing the catching, number 12, Hayden Merritt. Batting eighth at designated hitter, number 15, Merrick Stevens. Batting ninth at third base, number 11, Owen Coleman. And starting in left field, number 6, Caden Nave. And now the starting lineups for your Albany Warriors. Leading off, doing the catching, number 7, Dalton Worrell. Batting second at first base, number 4, Jay Anthony. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 17, Shea Miller. Batting fourth in left field, number 9, Zayden Palmer. Batting fifth at third base, number 5, Carter Danner. Batting sixth at shortstop, number 1, Landon Hawkins. Batting seventh at third base, number 8, Barrett Worrell. Batting in the 8th spot In center field, number 10, Jace Palmer. And rounding out the lineup at second base, number 44, Caden Smith. Now, if you would please rise and remove cover for today's playing of the national anthem.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set again here for today's baseball action. We will go over the starting lineups again for North Nodaway. The top three will be Weston Alexander, Lathan Ebrecht, and Blaine Clements. Heart of the order will be Stetson Brown, Ridge Clements, and Jackson Kehoe. Bottom of the order will see Hayden Merritt, Merrick Stevens, and Owen Coleman. Starting defense here for the Warriors is going to change after the first pitch, so it'll be Zayden Palmer in left field. And in center is going to be Jace Palmer. Starting in right field is going to be Carter Danner. He will, actually I take that back. Carter Danner starts in center field. Jace Palmer in right field to start. But Carter Danner will move into third base after the first pitch. As right now Barrett Worrell will get the start at third. But then after the first pitch will be taken out at shortstop is Landon Hawkins. Second base Caden Smith. Jay Anthony at first. Shea Miller on the bump, and Dalton Worrell, his battery mate, behind the plate. So again, after the first pitch, due to injury, Barrett Worrell will come off, only participating in this first pitch, and Shea Miller going to throw outside, and that will be the first pitch of ball here to Weston Alexander, as we will have a time to sub out a player. And now the defense will switch a little bit. Zayden Palmer will play more of a left center field. Jace Palmer will play more of a right center. And the Warriors will play with just 8 defensively. So the 1-0 here to Alexander from Miller misses upstairs, ball 2. So Barrett Worrell had to participate in that first pitch to have the Warriors start with 9. As the 2-0 swung on a miss for strike 1 by Alexander. 2 balls, 1 strike here to the leadoff man. Second pitch home for Miller. Misses high and tight. Ball 3. Alexander will dig back in here to the right-handed batter's box, and the 3-1 home. Misses high. Ball 4. And Alexander will walk to start the game. That'll bring up now the senior center fielder Lathan Ebrecht to bat. He'll hit here from the left side with a runner on first and nobody out. First pitch home for Miller. Runner takes off for second. Throw down from Worrell is going to be in time as they get out Alexander by a wide margin there at second for out number one. So 1-0 count here to Ebrecht. The 1-0 home from Miller is going to be chopped towards the second baseman. Smith, he'll pick it up, throw over to first base in time for out number two. And it'll bring up now the opposing pitcher, Blaine Clements, to bat. Wind blowing out again here today at Albany as with an hour later start time, getting a little colder as the day goes on as the first pitch to Clements is looked at for strike one. Here to start out the ball game here in Albany. The 0-1 misses inside, 60 degrees with a 9-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the east. At 9 miles an hour, wind gusts up to about 12 miles an hour. Feels like 54. Is this one going to be chopped towards the shortstop? Hawkins backhand it, throw to first. Not in time, is just beating it out as Blaine Clements at first base. But a heck of a play there by the freshman shortstop Hawkins to backhand that one and even make it a close play there at first base. As it brings up now Stetson Brown, the second baseman. Brown, another senior here on this Mustang team, will dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch home from Miller, swung on a miss, strike one. Now the 0-1 home here from Miller. Misses high. Count evens up 1-1 strike. Miller looks in, checks the runner at first, and now will step off as Clements dives back in safely. And the 1-1 home. Low, ball two. Count moves 2-1 strikes. Miller again will check the runner at first. Will bring home the 2-1. Looked at, strike two. Count evens up 2 strikes. 2 strikes. 2 out. Runner on first here in the top half of the first. Miller trying to get out of the inning. Misses outside as the count now moves full. Miller looks in, will check the runner again at first. And now the 3-2 home is going to be tipped foul as Stetson Brown keeps the at-bat alive. Miller again looks in, has the pitch he wants. The 3-2 is looked at, strike three. Brown goes down looking for out number 3. And even losing a player after the first pitch, the Warriors able to get out of the first inning unscathed. We'll go to the bottom half of the first when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sanj Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup here for the Warriors. It'll be Dalton Worrell, Jay Anthony, and Shea Miller at the top half of the order. Middle third will be Zayden Palmer, Carter Danner, and Landon Hawkins. And then the 7th spot with Barrett Worrell coming out of the game will be an automatic out every time the 7th spot comes out. The 8th spot will be Jace Palmer, followed by Caden Smith to round out the lineup. Take a look at the defense here for North Nodaway will be Caden Nave in left field, Lathan Ebrecht in center, Jackson Kehoe in right. Owen Coleman will get the start at third base, Weston Alexander in the hole at short, Stetson Brown at second base, Ridge Clements at first. Blaine Clements will be on the mound here for North Nodaway. His battery mate behind the plate will be Hayden Merritt. So the senior right-hander on the mound here for the Mustangs as North Nodaway looks for their first win here of the season. Warriors trying to get above 500 for the first time this season as they'll start the inning out with their senior catcher, Dalton Worrell, leading off. And the first pitch here from Blaine Clements to Dalton Worrell is going to be looked at for strike one. And now the 0-1 is going to be hit into right center field. It's going to get through the infield, and Dalton Worrell will take a big turnaround first as he'll end up with a leadoff single here to start out the ball game as it brings up now the first baseman, Jay Anthony, to bat. Anthony will bat with a runner on first, nobody out here in a scoreless bottom half of the first inning. Warriors coming off a 20-run win over, or a 20-6 win on Wednesday night over Princeton as first pitch to Anthony looked at for strike one. Warriors also pulled off a 12-11 win over East Atchison here on Tuesday, so looking for a 3-win week here. As Worrell takes off for second base, throw down is not going to be in time. As the pitch upstairs to Anthony evens the count at 1-1 strike as Worrell steals second base safely. Clements looks in, checks the runner Worrell at second. Takes off, pitch swung on and missed by Anthony, throw down to third, gets away, and Worrell will stand up and immediately come home, and the Warriors take a 1-0 lead. Off of a stolen base and an error, Warriors lead 1-0 here, bottom of the first inning. Anthony looking at a 1-2 count here with nobody out and now nobody on. And the pitch looked at misses for ball two. And the next one will miss low, ball three. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Clements has already given up 1 hit here on the day. Now looking for either first strikeout or first walk. This one, though, going to be hit towards the shortstop, Weston Alexander. It's going to bounce off his glove, and Anthony's safe off the air. And that'll bring up now Shea Miller to bat with nobody out. Throw over to first, gets away off the glove there of Clements, but kind of bounced off the fence and came back. So Anthony was not able to get up and move over to second base. Miller again will dig in here, trying to give him a little more insurance going into the second inning. Pitch low and away. Anthony takes off, and no throw going to be made as it got away from the catcher, Merritt. So a 1-0 count now to Miller. pitch home now from Clements. Is swung on and missed, gets away, and taking third will be Anthony. So 1-1 count here to Miller. The pitch home to Miller. Misses. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 home from Clements is going to be popped up into shallow left center field. This one is going to drop. And coming around to score is Jay Anthony. After the RBI bloop single. And it'll bring up now Zayden Palmer to bat. Palmer will dig into the right-handed batter's box with a runner on first, nobody out. Miller takes a short lead off of first. Pitch home from Clements. Looked at on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1 home is going to get away to the backstop. And taking second off the wild pitch is going to be Shea Miller. So Miller on second, still nobody out. A 1-1 pitch upcoming here from Clements to Palmer. Looked at, ball 2. And the 2-1 to Zayden Palmer is swung on a miss. Strike 2 as the count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 home is going to tip back here off the catcher. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch home from Clements. Misses upstairs, ball 3 as the count now moves full. Shea Miller on second, still nobody out. The full count pitch to Zayden Palmer, misses outside, ball 4. First walk issued here by Blaine Clements. And it'll bring up now Carter Danner to bat. Danner will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. Was hit 3 times in the game on Wednesday over at Princeton, as the first one misses upstairs for ball 1. As the 1-0 home. Misses again upstairs, ball 2. And the 2-0 to Danner. Misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 on, nobody out. 2 already in here in the top half of the bottom half of the first for the Warriors. Pitch from Clements misses upstairs, ball 4, and Danner will walk on 4 straight pitches to load the bases here with nobody out. And it'll bring up Landon Hawkins. First pitch to Hawkins looked at for strike 1. And the 0-1 is tipped back foul. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Hawkins with bases loaded, nobody out. Clements looking for the first out of the inning. And pitch swung on a miss. Strike three. Hawkins goes down swinging for out number one. With Barrett Worrell out of the lineup, that will be out number two as Jace Palmer comes to bat. So Palmer up at bat with bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch. Misses low, gets away from the catcher. Shea Miller comes home and slides in underneath the tag safely. As Zayden Palmer moves up to third, Carter Danner to second. Warriors lead now 3-0. Now the 1-0 here to Palmer. Looked at for strike one. And the 1-1 home. Misses high and tight. And trying to come home to score, Zayden Palmer this time is going to run into the out at home. But the Warriors score 3. That will do it for the end of the first inning. We will go to the top of the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season, make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start out the top half of the second inning. It'll be Clements, Kehoe, and Merritt that'll be coming up to bat here for the Mustangs as the Warriors now lead here 3-0. So Ridge Clements, the first baseman, will come up to lead off. The senior first baseman will hit here from the right-handed batter's box. And the first pitch home now from Miller is going to miss low and inside for ball one. And the 1-0 home. Looked at, strike one. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home. Again, going to miss inside. Count moves to 2 balls and a strike. Here to Ridge Clements. And the 2-1 swung on a miss. Strike 2. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 now home. Just misses outside. Count now moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 from Miller. Looked at on the inside corner. Clements goes down looking for out number 1. Second punch out of the day here for Shea Miller. And it brings up Jackson Kehoe to bat as the freshman right fielder digs in. First pitch home from Miller. Looked at for strike 1. 1 just misses inside as Kehoe was starting to back out of the plate. That one almost cut back across the inside corner. And the 1-1 home is going to be popped up out of play, foul down the first base side. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Strike 3, 3 punch outs in the last 3 batters here for Shea Miller. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up the catcher, Hayden Merritt. First pitch here to the freshman catcher is going to be popped up left side of the infield. The shortstop Landon Hawkins will call everybody off, and he'll put it away for out number 3. We will go to the bottom of the second with the Warriors leading 3-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we have a couple of changes upcoming here, as it looks like we'll have a new pitcher on the mound as Weston Alexander will take over on the mound. Stetson Brown will move to shortstop. Blaine Clements will move to second base. So remember, this pitching change here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. I believe we will also see Ricardo Kampf enter into the game as well here in a moment, or at least defensively. I don't know if he will be able to, I believe he will come in to take over the spot for Barrett Worrell offensively too, but we will wait and see. So it's Jace Palmer that was up at bat here during that last half inning before his brother Zayden was called out at the plate. So Jace will start out the bottom of the second with the clean count as the first pitch home from Alexander is going to miss for ball 1. And now the 1-0 home to Palmer is going to miss low and inside for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch here from Alexander to Jace Palmer. Misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to the senior Warrior leadoff man, Jace Palmer, here to start the second. And the next pitch looked at for strike 1. Count now moves 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 home is looked at for strike 2 as the count now moves full. Alexander looks in, now brings home the 3-2. And it misses outside as Palmer will walk here to start out the inning. And it brings up now the junior second baseman, Caden Smith. And the first pitch misses inside for ball 1. Palmer with a short lead at first. Now a little bit longer as Alexander looks at him at first. Pitch home. High. Throw over to second. Palmer able to steal second base safely. As the count moves 2-0 here to Caden Smith. So Smith again will dig into the right-handed batter's box with a 2-0 count upcoming here from Alexander. This one going to be hit down the third base line and just to the left of the third base bag, foul for strike 1. So a 2-1 count here to Smith. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Warriors lead 3-0. Alexander looks in, checks the runner at second, now brings home the 2-1. Low in the dirt, bounces off the catcher Merritt, and it'll be far enough away that Palmer will move up to third. So now a runner on third with nobody out, as Caden Smith will dig back in with a 3-1 count. Three-one pitch from Alexander. Upstairs, ball 4. Smith will walk. And now runners on the corners as the lineup flips back over to the top of the order with Dalton Worrell coming to bat. He singled and scored back in the first. First pitch, low, misses in the dirt. Ball 1, taking second base without a throw. Off the pass ball, there's Caden Smith. Now the 1-0 from Alexander, misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, runners on third and second. Warriors lead 3-0 here in the bottom half of the second inning. And Alexander brings home the 2-0. Misses upstairs, ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch is looked at for strike 1. Count now moves 3 balls, 1 strike. Here to Dalton Worrell. Flag out in center field lays pretty dormant. Maybe just a slight breeze out towards left center field. As the next pitch misses upstairs, ball 4. That'll walk. The bases loaded here as Jay Anthony will come to bat. He was able to get on base due to an error and scored back in the first. He'll come up to bat here with bases loaded, nobody out. And the first pitch home here from Alexander. will bounce in the dirt, misses. And the catcher, Merritt, had some trouble with it, but they did not elect to send Jace Palmer from third, so bases will remain loaded. And the 1-0 pitch to Anthony is going to be inside as it misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next pitch home, misses upstairs, ball 3 to Anthony. Alexander has walked 3 already here this inning. And now the 3-0 count, threatening to walk in a run. And does. As the Warriors now take a 4-0 lead. As Jace Palmer will score. And Shea Miller will now come up to bat here with the bases loaded to try and help out his cause on the mound. First pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. First baseman will call time, kind of try and talk to his pitcher here, kind of settle him down. Remember, during this visit mound, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Bases loaded here, bottom of the second inning. Warriors lead 4-0, a 1-0 count facing Shea Miller. Alexander has walked the first 4 batters here this inning. And the 1-0 pitch home from the sophomore is going to be fouled off, out of play down the first base side as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1 home from Alexander to Miller. Swung on a miss, strike 2, count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 home is going to be chopped off of the ankle there of Miller. Count remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch is going to be hit hard into center field. Center fielder Ebrecht drifts back. He's able to catch it for out number 1, and that time it was Caden Smith that was about halfway between third and home instead of tagging up, and it's going to cost the Warriors a run. As it will bring up now Zayden Palmer. Base is still loaded now with 1 out. First pitch here into Zayden Palmer, who walked back in his first at-bat and then called out at home as he tried to score on a pass ball. First pitch to him is going to be inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch home. As Palmer laid on the inside pitch, fouls it off for strike 1. 1-1 count to Zayden Palmer. Bases loaded, 1 out. Alexander looks in, now brings home the 1-1. Is foul back for strike 2. Alexander looks in, now will bring home the 1-2 to Zayden Palmer. Misses outside, gets to the backstop. Coming home is going to be Caden Smith, and he scores safely. And both other runners will advance to third and second. So Warriors take now a 5-0 lead here with a 2-2 count with one out here to Zayden Palmer. And now the 2-2 to Zayden Palmer. Will clip the outside corner. Palmer goes down looking for out number 2. First punch out of the day here for Alexander. And it'll bring up now Carter Danner to bat. He walked back in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch home now from Alexander is going to hit off the bat of Danner for strike 1. That was behind him. He dropped the bat down, and it just clipped off the barrel of the bat foul. And count moves, no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch is going to be a little chopper towards short. Stetson Brown will come in on it, not going to be able to grab it in time, and scoring on the RBI single is Dalton Worrell. And the Warriors take now a 6-0 lead. So Landon Hawkins will come up to bat. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in his first plate appearance. First pitch he'll see is upstairs for ball 1. Jay Anthony on second, Carter Danner on first with 2 outs. Warriors lead 6-0 here in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 pitch upcoming here to Hawkins. Misses upstairs, ball 2. And now the 2-0. Misses outside, ball 3. Alexander looks in, checks the runner at second, has the 3-0, brings it home, misses, ball 4. No, they're going to say just clips the inside corner, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. And the next pitch swung on a miss, strike 2, drop. Strike, and Anthony kind of got caught. He ends up making it safely to third as Carter Danner moves up to second base. Now a full count here to Landon Hawkins with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. And the Hawkins will call time and awarded it. Now he'll dig back in. 3-2 pitch is swung on a miss. Strike 3 as Hawkins goes down swinging. We will go to the top half of the third with the Warriors up 6-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the third inning. Albany ahead now 6-0, and Ricardo Kopf will take over in center field as Jace Palmer will move over to right, as the Warriors will get another player back in to make 9, as Merrick Stevens, the designated hitter, steps in. First pitch to him is swung on a miss for strike 1. And now the 0-1 home. Misses upstairs. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 is going to be low, ball 2. Lights now on here at the ballpark in Albany, not yet taking effect as the 2-1 pitch comes home. This one going to be hit out to left field. Zayden Palmer drifting back, and it bounces in front of him off the fence. Throw into second base is not going to be in time, as in with a stand-up double is Merrick Stevens to lead off the top half of the third inning. That'll bring up now the third baseman, number 9 hitter, Owen Coleman to bat. First pitch, looked at, strike 1. And the 0-1 home to Coleman upstairs. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 home misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second, nobody out. Top half the third inning. Warriors ahead, 6-0. Pitch now home from Miller to Coleman. Looked at for strike 2 as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 home. Again, will miss upstairs, ball 3 as the count moves full here to Coleman. As Miller here into his third inning of work. He's given up just 2 hits so far here on the day. And this one's going to miss just outside, and just the second walk of the day issued here by Miller. As it'll flip the lineup back over to Weston Alexander. He walked back in his first plate appearance. He'll bat with runners on second and first, nobody out, as Miller faces his first adversity of the day. First pitch high and tight for ball 1. One-0 pitch swung on a miss. Strike 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1 home. It's going to be hit towards third. Carter Danner able to stop it, step on third, throw over to first base is not going to be in time. Able to get 1 out. Danner had some trouble picking it up off the dirt, but able to at least get the lead out at third. Owen Coleman will move up to second base as Alexander over at first as Lethan Ebrecht checks in. He grounded out to second, his first plate appearance. This one's going to be hit towards short. Hawkins picks it up, flip to second, throw over to first. Not in time, but they're able to get 1. As Ebrecht able to get on due to the fielder's choice. Puts runners on the corners with 2 outs. And Blaine Clements will come to bat. He's singled back in his first plate appearance of the day. Hit into the hole at short. Hawkins tried to make a backhanded play, just missed. Getting Clements at first on the throw as the first pitch misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is going to be hit hard right to Carter Danner. Catches it off a hop. Throw to second base. Misses. And it'll go into right field, and we'll put runners on the corners after the air. So Ebrecht will move over to third base as Clements takes over at first, and will bring up Stetson Brown to bat. Brown struck out looking in his first plate appearance to end the first. I'll bat with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Miller steps off, fakes the throw to first as Blaine Clements gets back into first safely. And Brown will call time here at the plate. Miller again will check the runners. First pitch home is going to be a chopper towards second. Picked up here by Smith. Throw to first, offline. And moving up to third is going to be Clements. And it'll score another run here for the Mustangs as they cut the lead down to 6-2. So that'll bring up now Ridge Clements to bat. He struck out looking in his first plate appearance. Runners on the corners and 2 outs. First pitch home from Miller. Swung on a miss, strike 1. The 0-1 from Miller to Ridge Clements. Just misses below the knee for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, 2 already in here in the top half of the third. Miller again will step off, and Ridge Clements will step out of the box, now steps back in. Miller has the pitch he wants. Brings home the 1-1. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Well, and the Warriors facing their first adversity of the day here in this third inning. As the 2-1 pitch is going to be hitting the left field. Zayden Palmer comes in. It's going to drop down in front of him. It'll score a run. An RBI single here by Ridge Clements. Cuts the lead in half to 6-3. Brown will move to second. Clements takes over at first as Jackson Kehoe will step in. He struck out swinging in his first plate appearance. 2 outs here in the third. And the pitch misses outside, ball 1. North Nodaway has scored all 3 runs here with 2 outs here in the third inning. Next pitch is going to be tipped foul down the third base side for strike 1. And now the 1-1 home. Misses upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Kehoe. And the 2-1 pitch. Misses inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Hayden Merritt, who would be the 9th batter to hit here in the inning for North Nodaway. As Miller loses it, Kehoe will walk. Bases are loaded now here for North Nodaway with 2 outs. And we're going to have a Petty John Auto Center visit to the mound. This visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in a moment.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as Shane Miller will stay out on the mound. Bases loaded here, 2 outs. And the catcher Hayden Merritt, who popped up to short, and his last at bat will come up to bat here for the Mustangs. The tying run here for North Nodaway sits on first base. First pitch here to Merritt. Misses inside, ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch home. Swung on a miss. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the 1-1 home for Miller. Low in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-1 pitch from Miller. Misses inside, ball 3. Miller trying to get out of this inning with the 3-1 pitch. Looked at, strike 2 as the count now moves full. Warriors trying to get out of this top half of the inning with the 3-run lead intact. The 3-2 tip back foul, and the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Merritt again digs back into the right-handed batter's box. The 3-2 home from Miller. Again, going to be popped back out of play, foul. And the count will remain full. Bases full as Stetson Brown at third, Ridge Clements at second, Jackson Kehoe at first. Warriors lead 6-3. The pitch home is going to be grounder to first. Anthony picks it up, steps on first for out number 3, but not before North Nodaway able to take 3 back here in the third. They trail 6-3 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Bottom of the third inning, Warriors lead 6-3 as we come back here to Albany, and leading off will be Ricardo Kopp as he'll start out the bottom half of the third inning. Weston Alexander still on the mound here for the Mustangs. So Kopp will come up to bat here as Alexander gets ready to throw his last warm-up pitch here of the inning. So Kampf will come up to bat to lead off the bottom of the third, his team leading 6-3. And he'll come into the spot that for a pitch held Barrett Worrell. Now the first pitch here from Alexander to Kampf. Looked at for strike 1. And the 0-1 home from Alexander. Swung on a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on here to start out the third. Alexander has the pitch he once, brings home the 0-2. And it'll miss in the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 home here to Kampf. Is going to miss inside for ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Ricky, let's go.
Alexander again looks in, has the pitch he wants. He'll bring home the 2-2. And the pitch swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Kampf takes off for first base. Throw high and almost sliding in safely. That time it's Kampf. But Alexander able to throw him out at first on the drop third strike. And with 1 out, it'll bring up Jace Palmer to bat.
Hey, you're good, Ricky.
Palmer walked and scored back in his first plate appearance. And was the first batter to face Weston Alexander last inning. First pitch home to Palmer is swung on a miss for strike 1. Now the 0-1 home from Alexander. It's going to miss inside low for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom half of the third. And the next pitch to Palmer misses inside for ball 2. Now the 2-1 home. Misses outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Jace Palmer. Alexander looks in now, will bring home the 3-1. Misses outside, ball 4. Jace Palmer will walk for the second time today, and it brings up Caden Smith to bat. He walked in his first plate appearance and scored. First pitch home from Alexander, misses high and tight, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. He is going to be hit towards third. Coleman picks it up. Throw over to first base. Is dug out at first by Ridge Clements for out number 2. Palmer will move up to second base, and it'll bring up now the top of the order in Dalton Worrell. Worrell has walked, singled, and scored twice so far in the game as he bats here for the third time as we are here in the bottom of the third inning. Jace Palmer gets a nice lead over at second. First pitch is going to be hit hard out to right field. Right fielder Kehoe goes back off the fence. Palmer is going to score from second. Dalton Worrell on his horse makes his way around second. Play at third is going to catch Worrell. He's going to be caught in a pickle and now dives in at third, but he is going to be out at third. But it is going to be an RBI double there by Dalton Worrell. Gives the Warriors a 7-3 lead as we go to the 4th inning. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we do have a defensive change here. Caden Smith will move to left field. Zayden Palmer will move to second base here for the Warriors. Shea Miller still on the mound here for Albany. And leading off will be the designated hitter Merrick Stevens. He led off that third inning with a double, in which North Nodaway was able to score 3 runs and kind of cut into what was a 6-0 lead. As Miller gave up 3 runs that inning off of none earned off of 2 hits, a couple of errors, and a couple of walks. And again, he'll take on the designated hitter Stevens to start out the top half of the 4th inning as the Warriors got 1 back in the bottom of the 3rd. Off the deep RBI double by Dalton Worrell as he was caught in a rundown and called out at third base. And the temperature continues to drop here in Albany. 58 degrees here in Albany. Still an 8-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the east to northeast. 12-mile-an-hour wind gust feels like 52. As the sun hidden behind the clouds, and as it goes down, it'll only get colder as the lights on here in Albany. Not quite yet taking effect as the first pitch to Stevens misses inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch misses for ball 2. 2-0 now home for Miller. Misses low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. As the next pitch from Miller misses inside. Ball 4, 4th walk of the day issued here by Miller. As it'll bring up Owen Coleman. He walked back in his first plate appearance of the day and scored. This next pitch here from Shea Miller will be his 66th of the afternoon. We'll check the runner over at first. Now the first pitch to Coleman is going to be hit back up the middle to Hawkins. He'll pick it up, flip to second to Palmer. Throw to first is going to be offline, but the Warriors will get 1 on the fielder's choice. And on to bring up now Weston Alexander to bat. Alexander has walked and hit into a fielder's choice in his 2 plate appearances. He'll bat with a runner on first and 1 out here in the top half of the 4th inning. His team trails 7-3. Coleman takes a short lead at first. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. Now the next pitch misses upstairs, ball 2. Count moves now 2 balls, no strikes. Miller looks in, checks the runner at first. The 2-0 home. Misses inside, ball 3. So a 3-0 count here to Alexander. 3-0 pitch from Miller, misses upstairs, ball 4, 5th walk. Now the day issued here by Miller, as Coleman will take second base and Alexander takes first. Brings up now the left-handed center fielder, Lathan Ebrecht. He's grounded out to second and got on base due to a fielder's choice on a ground out to short his last time. This one, a grounder up the middle. Shortstop Hawkins picks it up, steps on second, throw to first in time for the 6-3 double play. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Warriors leading 7-3 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the fourth inning. 7-3 is the lead in favor here of the Warriors. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Jay Anthony, Shea Miller, Zayden Palmer. That'll come up to bat here for the Warriors. And lights now starting to take effect here at the ballpark in Albany as we're just a little past 7 o'clock here on this Friday evening. So Anthony will dig in. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Got on base due to an error, walked in his second plate appearance, and scored 1 run here on the day. He'll lead off here to start out the bottom of the fourth. His team leading by 4. First pitch home from Alexander. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. Misses outside. Count evens up now at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to the leadoff man, Anthony. And the pitch home now from Alexander to Anthony. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Now the 2-1. It is going to be hit back up the middle, take a nasty bounce over the glove of Alexander, picked up by the second baseman, Blaine Clements. Throw over to first baseman Rich Clements is in time for out number 1. And that'll bring up now Shea Miller to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single, a run scored, and a loud fly out to center field in his last plate appearance. First pitch from Alexander to Miller is going to miss low in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch to Miller. It's going to be hit hard down the third base line. It'll get through past the third baseman, Coleman into left field, and Miller with a 1-out single here to start out the 4th inning. As it'll bring up now Zayden Palmer to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a strikeout looking in his 2 plate appearances. He'll bat with a runner on first and 1 out. His team leading by 4 in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch misses inside, ball 2. Count moves now 2 balls, no strikes here to Zayden Palmer. Alexander checks the runner at first. And the next pitch will miss outside. Count now moves 3 balls, no strikes to Zayden Palmer. Now the 3-0 home. Misses, ball 4. Palmer will walk. It'll put runners on second and first with 1 out. 5th walk of the day issued here by Weston Alexander as Carter Danner comes to bat. He has walked and has an RBI infield single. And Danner had an infield RBI single just past the pitcher towards shortstop his last plate appearance. He'll bat with runners on second and first and one out. First pitch to Danner. Will clip the inside corner for strike one. One will miss upstairs. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 will miss low for ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch is going to come in, and Danner's going to take one off the helmet for the second straight game. He took one off the ear flap on Wednesday at Princeton. He takes this one off the top of the helmet this time, and it'll load the bases here with 1 out, and it brings up Landon Hawkins. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts swinging. First pitch is going to be low, bounces to the backstop. Miller will not test it as he'll stay at third. This time Alexander will step off, and again, his senior first baseman, Rich Clements, is going to come have a word with him. Last time he did that, Alexander was able to get 2 straight outs. If that quick little meeting on the mound is done, Alexander will step back on and looks into Hawkins, who has a 1-0 count with 1 out and bases loaded. First pitch misses high and tight for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch home is going to be popped up, foul territory, third base side, and it is going to be caught in play by the third baseman, Owen Coleman, for out number 2, as it brings up Ricardo Kampf, who's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout swinging. He'll bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch home from Alexander. Low for ball 1. Warriors have scored at least 1 run in every inning so far. They scored 3 in the first and second inning, 1 in the third. They've got the bases loaded here with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch to Kampf is looked at for ball 2. Next pitch to Kampf, swung on and missed for strike 1. Count now moves 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 out. Next pitch from Alexander will be his 71st here of the evening. Has the pitch home. Looked at for strike 2 as the count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 is going to miss for ball 3 as the count now moves full here to Kampf. North Nodaway pitcher Alexander was not pleased with the call. Thought he was going to get out of the inning unscathed on a strike 3 call. Now the 3-2 home is going to miss on the inside corner for strike 3. Kampf will strike out looking to end the inning. 7-3. Warriors lead. Will go to the 5th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season, make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the fifth inning. Albany ahead 7-3. New pitcher on the mound here for the Warriors is Jay Anthony as he'll take over for Shea Miller. Remember this pitching change here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. So Miller goes 4 innings, gives up 3 runs unearned off of 3 hits, 5 walks, 3 punchouts. Right now, he sits as the winning pitcher of record. And Jay Anthony will face Blaine Clements, the number 3 hitter in this North Nodaway lineup to start out the top half of the fifth inning as he'll see the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Clements, 1 for 2 on the day with a single, got on base due to fielder's choice and scored one of the 3 Mustang runs. First pitch from Anthony. It's going to be hit out to center field. Center fielder Comp drifts back against the fence, puts it away for out number 1. A long fly out there by Blaine Clements, put away in deep center field by Ricardo Comp for out number 1 as it brings up now Stetson Brown. If it would be just a little bit warmer, I think we would have seen 3 home runs already on the day. 1 there from Blaine Clements and 1 from Dalton Warland, 1 from Shea Miller as the first pitch to Stetson Brown is going to be low in the dirt for ball 1. With this cold air ball not really flying today. Now the 1-0 pitch here from Anthony to Brown. Misses outside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home from Anthony. He is going to be inside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Stetson Brown. Now the 3-0 pitch is going to be a chopper right back to Anthony. Picks it up. Crow hops over to first base for out number 2 here in the inning, and it brings up now the first baseman, Ridge Clements, to bat. Clements 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single and a strikeout looking in his 2 plate appearances. He'll dig in here to the right-handed batter's box against Jay Anthony. And the first pitch looked at for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Misses outside. Count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 now in from Anthony. Misses outside. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. Top half the 5th inning. Warriors ahead 7-3. Pitch home from Anthony to Ridge Clements. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 home here from Anthony. Misses just upstairs as the count now moves full. And the 3-2 here to Ridge Clements. Bounces in the dirt, ball 4. First walk of the day issued here by Jay Anthony as it brings up Jackson Kehoe to bat. Kehoe 0 for 1 of the day with a strikeout, swinging and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. Have time here as Landon Hawkins ties his shoe down at shortstop. He's got a double knotted now, so we can get back to pitching here. As Anthony looks in, has the pitch he wants, now checks the runner. Clements over at first. First pitch home to Kehoe. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 0-1 home from Anthony. Misses just upstairs for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the inning. Warriors trying to head to the bottom of the 5th with a 4-run lead intact. This one swung on a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning as the Warriors lead 7-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again. Here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. 7-3 is the lead here in favor of the Warriors. And it'll be Jace Palmer that'll lead off here to start out the bottom half of the 5th inning, as it will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming to bat for the Warriors. Still on the mound here for North Nodaway is Weston Alexander, as he will start his 4th inning of work on the mound for the Mustangs. Sophomore still has just a couple of pitches left to give. He has thrown 74 here on the day. He has about 20 pitches left before he reaches his daily limit. Jace Palmer will dig in. He is no official at bat as he's walked twice and scored twice in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch that he'll see will miss outside for ball 1. You know, the senior's looking for one in the strike zone that he can square up on and put barrel on ball, as the 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball 2. And now the 2-0 comes home here from Alexander to Jace Palmer. Misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Jace Palmer to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Looking for his 3rd walk here in as many plate appearances. And again, will walk. It's the 6th walk of the day issued here by Weston Alexander as it brings up Caden Smith to bat. Smith is 0 for 1 on the day. He's walked and scored and grounded out to 3rd in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch to Smith is going to miss in the dirt low. Palmer will take off and will take second base after the wild pitch. So a 1-0 count here to Caden Smith. 1-0 from Alexander is going to miss inside for ball 2. And the 2-0. Misses outside. Count moves. 3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner on second base. Warriors lead here by 4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Next pitch to Smith is looked at for strike 1. Count now moves. 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 pitch is going to be popped up to third. Coleman at third, able to put it away for out number 1. It'll bring up now the top of the order here for Dalton Worrell. He is 2 for 2 on the day with a single, a double, a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. As he had a hard RBI double out to right center field in his last at bat. Was called out at third as he got caught in a pickle. As the first pitch he'll see misses low and inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch to Worrell is going to miss upstairs as it catches the umpire. And Palmer will take third on the play. As the count moves, 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch to Dalton Worrell misses outside, ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch. High and tight there to Dalton Worrell as he will walk. Puts runners on the corners here with 1 out, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. As this pitching change here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Remember, your Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
I apparently lied. They will not make a pitching change. He still has 9 pitches left, so they will keep him out there for at least a little while longer. As Jay Anthony will come up to bat with runners on the corners and 1 out. He's grounded out to second, got on base due to an error and walked and scored a run in his 2 plate appearances. This time it's going to pop it into shallow right field. The second baseman, Blaine Clements, at the edge of the grass, puts it away. Nobody covering first, though. Dalton Worrell had to tag up, then makes it up to second. Jace Palmer will score from third. And it's an out there by Jay Anthony that brings in a run. Dalton Worrell will move up to second. Jace Palmer will score. It's an 8-3 lead now as Shea Miller comes to bat with a runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch to Miller. Misses low and inside for ball 1. Ball comes out of the glove of the catcher's hand. Worrell's able to take third, throw down offline, and Worrell will come around to score. Warriors now lead 9-3. 1-0 count here to Miller. With now nobody on base and 2 outs, Warriors leading again by 6 for the second time tonight. 1-0 pitch swung on and missed for strike 1 as Miller tried to hit that one to Carmack. And the 1-1 is going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. Count now moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 out here in this bottom of the 5th inning. And the pitch home now from Alexander to Miller. Is going to be hit hard towards the shortstop. Stetson Brown has some trouble with it, picks it up, throw over to first. Not going to be in time as Miller able to get on safely after the air. And it'll bring up now Zayden Palmer to bat. Palmer has walked twice and struck out looking in his 3 plate appearances. He'll bat with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch to Palmer is going to be popped up, and it's going to get out of play, foul for strike 1. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Albany. 9-3, Warriors with the lead. Shea Miller on first, an 0-1 count here to Zayden Palmer with 2 outs. The pitch home here from Weston Alexander is going to be popped up into shallow right field. And it is going to drop, and as the second baseman, Blaine Clements, unable to get a glove on it there at the edge of the grass. So it puts runners now on first and second with 2 outs, and Carter Danner coming to bat. Danner is 1 for 1 of the day with an RBI single. He's walked and been hit by a pitch, as he's been on base in all 3 of his plate appearances. First pitch is going to chop off of Danner. Foul for strike 1. So now an 0-1 pitch upcoming here to Danner. It's swung on and missed for strike 2. This, no matter what, will be the last batter that Alexander faces, as he has now reached his limit. It's an 0-2 count here to Danner. The pitch misses outside, gets to the backstop. Miller will take third. Zayden Palmer will move up to second base. And now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here for Carter Danner to try and extend this 6-run lead here for the Warriors. The 1-2 misses outside. Count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Danner again will dig into the right-handed batter's box with a 2-2 count. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will do it for the end of the 5th. We'll go to the 6th inning. Warriors lead by 6, 9-3 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 6th inning. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming up for North Nodaway. Hayden Merritt, Merrick Stevens, and Owen Coleman. That'll come up to bat. Merritt 0 for 2 so far in the day. He's popped up to short and grounded out to first in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch home from Anthony is going to be swung on and missed for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be a grounder towards second. Picked up here by Zayden Palmer. Throw over to first in time for out number 1. And they'll now bring up the designated hitter, Merrick Stevens, to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. First pitch. Misses low and outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 home now from Anthony is low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to Stevens with nobody on and 1 out. The 2-0 home from Anthony. Looked at for strike 1. And the 2-1 pitch. Misses upstairs, ball 3. And the 3-1 pitch. Misses north of the letters for ball 4. Second walk issued here by Anthony as it brings up Owen Coleman to bat. Coleman has walked and hit into a fielder's choice in his 2 plate appearances, has scored once already on the day. First pitch here to Coleman. Misses outside, ball 1. Stevens takes a short lead over at first. And the 1-0 pitch. Misses inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes here to Coleman with Stevens on first and 1 out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Warriors lead by 6. Next pitch north of the letters again for ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch. Looked at, strike 1. Count now moves to 3 balls, 1 strike. Anthony has the pitch he wants, checks the runner at first. The 3-1 misses high and inside. Ball 4, second straight walk issued here by Anthony. Puts runners on second and first. And now the lineup will flip over as Weston Alexander will come to bat. He's walked twice and hit into a fielder's choice in his 3 plate appearances on the day. He'll dig into the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Anthony is looked at the letters for strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch is going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to the sophomore Alexander. The 0-2 home from Anthony is going to come in and hit Alexander, as that will load now the bases. As it'll bring up Lathan Ebrecht to bat. 0 for 3 on the day, did get on base due to fielder's choice and scored a run though. As the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. The 0-1 pitch. Misses in the dirt, kept in front here by Worrell. As the count evens up now, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 from Anthony. Misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top half the 6th inning. Two 1 pitch will miss outside, ball 3. And now the 3-1 is going to miss, ball 4. That'll walk in a run. After 3 walks and a hit by pitch. That'll bring up now Blaine Clements to bat. Clements is 1 for 3 on the day. He singled, got on base due to fielder's choice, and flew out to center field and scored a run in his 3 plate appearances on the day. All bat here with bases loaded and 1 out. His team trailing by 5 as the tying run on the on-deck circle here for the Mustangs. First pitch from Anthony. Misses high and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is going to be a chopper down the third base line, foul. As the count will even up now, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 2. Two 2-1 count here to Blaine Clements. Two 2-1 is going to be tipped back out of play, foul. Count will even up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Anthony looks in, the 2-2 pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 3. As the count now moves full. The 3-2 misses upstairs, ball 4. That'll walk in another run. And now the tying run will come to the plate here for the Mustangs. And we'll have a quick timeout brought to you here by Petty John Auto Center. This visit of the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Looks like we're also going to have an Albany Hy-Vee pitching change. This pitching change on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses.
Great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we have a new pitcher on the mound. Dalton Worrell will take the over on the bump as Jay Anthony will come out. He'll move over to third. Carter Danner will move in behind the plate here for the Warriors. Warriors lead here 9-5, but face a bases-loaded jam here with one out. And it'll be Stetson Brown that'll come up to bat as the tying run here for the Mustangs. Stetson Brown is 0 for 3 so far in the day. He struck out looking. He's gotten on base due to an error and also grounded back to the pitcher in his 3 plate appearances. He'll come up to bat here with bases loaded, again with one out as the tying run here in the top half of the 6th inning. So Stetson Brown will come in to dig into the left-handed batter's box as he'll take on the right-hander Dalton Worrell. Again, a new catcher behind the plate in Carter Danner. First pitch is looked at for ball 1. Worrell last pitched on Tuesday, getting the final couple outs against East Atchison. As next pitch low for ball 2. Ended up coming away with a win in that game. As the 2-0 home to Brown. Misses upstairs, ball 3 as the count now moves 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch is going to miss, ball 4. That'll walk in another run. So that'll bring up now Ridge Clements. He has an RBI single, a walk, and a strikeout looking in his 3 plate appearances. First pitch he'll see, misses upstairs for ball 1. As now Clements comes in as the leading run. And the tying run now on first. The 1-0 pitch. Looked at for strike 1. And the 1-1 home from Worrell. Misses upstairs. Ball 2. Ball gets away from Danner, but staying at third is Leighton Ebrecht. And now the 2-1 home from Dalton Worrell. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 as the count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 2-2 home from Dalton. Misses high and tight, ball 3 as the count now moves full. Threatening to walk in another run here for North Nodaway. 3-2 pitch. Is going to be tipped back foul. Will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 3-2 home to Ridge Clements. He is going to miss outside. Ball 4. It'll walk in another run. And it'll bring up now Jackson Kehoe to bat. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a walk. He'll bat with his team trailing now just by 2. Bases remain loaded here with one out. First pitch home. Misses upstairs for ball one. One 0 pitch misses, ball two. Two 0 misses upstairs, ball three. And the 3-0 home. Misses ball four. And now we're in a one-run ball game. As it'll bring up Hayden Merritt for the second time here today. He's the only out so far in the inning as he led off with a ground out to second on the second pitch he saw of the inning. And then it was 7 walks and 1 hit batter later. We're sitting at a one-run ball game here in the 6th inning. First pitch upstairs for ball one here to Merritt. One 0 pitch is going to come in and hit him, and that will tie the game here at 9 here in the top half of the 6th inning. No, they're going to say it hit off the bat. I apologize. Hit off the edge of the bat. So they hit off the knob of the bat, so the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Here still with just one out. And at the moment then, Warriors still cling to a one-run lead. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is going to be chopped foul down the first base side for strike two. And the 1-2 pitch home. Misses for ball two. Count evens up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bases loaded. 1-run game here in the top half of the 6th inning. Pitch home from Dalton Worrell. Is looked at outside. Ball 3 as the count now moves full. And the 3-2 home is looked at. Strike 3 for out number 2. And they've got a couple runners caught. Play at the plate is out. And Warriors will have a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 6th inning. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning when we come back in just a moment. Warriors cling to a 1-run lead. It'll be Hawkins, Kampf, and Palmer coming to bat when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.
There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Looking for the best deals right here at home? You'll find it in the New Shopper. Every week, the New Shopper brings you community updates, local events, and money-saving bargains from businesses you know and trust. Whether you're checking out sales, finding services, or just staying connected with your neighbors, the New Shopper keeps you in the loop. Want your message in every home? Advertise in the New Shopper, where community shops first.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Warriors cling to a 1-run lead here as a new pitcher will come out on the mound here for the Mustangs. It'll be Owen Coleman, the freshman that'll come to the mound here as he'll take on the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Landon Hawkins, Ricardo Kampf, and Jace Palmer. Mustangs were able to pick up 5 runs in the top half of the 6th inning. Remember, this pitching change here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. 9-8 Warriors lead as, again, Coleman will be on the mound here for the first time here today as he takes over from third. Weston Alexander will move to third base. So again, Landon Hawkins will come to bat. He is 0 for 3 so far on the day. He struck out twice and popped up to third and foul territory in his 3 plate appearances on the day. He'll bat here to start out the bottom half of the 6th inning with his team clinging to a 1-run lead. Looking for their third win in a row here this week, as the first pitch is going to be outside and low for ball 1, and trying to get his team to a win above 500 on the season. The 1-0 pitch bounces low for ball 2. 2-0 count here to Hawkins as the next pitch home here from Coleman. Misses, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. As the next pitch upcoming here to Hawkins. Misses upstairs, ball 4. As Ricardo Kampf will come up to bat for the first time here this inning. He is 0 for 2 so far in the day. He struck out swinging and struck out looking at his 2 plate appearances. Shows bunt, gets it around, and it's going to be in fair territory. Throw down to second. Hawkins out at second as he kind of rounded the bag and couldn't quite get back in. Kampf able to make it over to first base. Thought that one was foul and never really took off, but after the throw to second was able to make it in safely at first. Brings up Jace Palmer. He's walked 3 times and scored 3 times today. First pitch looked at for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch here from Coleman to Palmer. Misses low and outside for ball 2. Now the 2-1 to Jace Palmer. Inside, ball 3 as the count now moves 3 balls, 1 strike. Kopp takes a short lead at first. The 3-1 home to Palmer is looked at for strike 2 as the count now moves full to 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now the 3-2 from Coleman. Misses upstairs, ball 4. As Jace Palmer will walk for the 4th time today. Brings up now Caden Smith, 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, a run scored, a ground out to third, and a pop out to third. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch here from Coleman. Is going to bounce in the dirt. Count evens up to 1 ball, 1 strike. 9-8 Albany with the lead, bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch from Coleman to Smith. In the dirt. And they're going to say he went around. Couldn't quite check his swing as the count now moves. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Misses inside. Count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and first here for the Warriors. Pitch from Coleman to Smith. Misses outside. Ball 3 as the count now moves full. On deck, the top of the order in Dalton Worrell, who is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 walks. Next pitch, low, ball 4. That'll load the bases here for Dalton Worrell. Worrell is singled, doubled, walked twice, has an RBI, and 3 runs scored on the day. Bases loaded, 1 out. He's already given 1, a deep drive out to right center field once on the day. First pitch is going to be popped up. Left side of the infield, looking up. Third baseman, Weston Alexander, pulls it in along the foul line for out number 2. And that'll bring up now Jay Anthony to bat to see if he can try and extend this 1-run Warrior lead. Anthony 0 for 3 on the day, got on base due to an error. Grounded out to second, popped out to second, and walked. First pitch is going to be low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 here from Coleman to Anthony. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Anthony. Two 2-0 pitch upcoming here from Coleman. Misses outside, gets away to the backstop, but again, Komp will stay at third. Three-0 pitch upcoming here to Anthony from Coleman. Misses upstairs, ball 4. That'll walk in a run as the Warriors get one back here, as they now lead by 2, and Shea Miller comes up to bat. Miller 2 for 4 on the day with 2 singles and RBI. A run scored, got on base due to an error, and flew out to center field on a hard hit ball back in the second inning. And time will be called, so we're going to have a Petty John Auto Center visit to the mound. This visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Back with more in a moment.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as the meeting on the mound is done. Miller again at the plate here for the Warriors with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Warriors lead by 2. Jace Palmer on third, Caden Smith on second, Jay Anthony on first. First pitch in the dirt, bounces away down the third baseline, but staying at third will be Jace Palmer. 1-0 count here to Miller. Pitch from Coleman. He is going to be tipped back out of play, foul, as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Coleman looks in, has the pitch he wants. Checks the runner at third, brings home the 1-1, and it's going to clip the inside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Shea Miller. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, Warriors lead by 2. Pitch from Coleman. Low in the dirt, bounces away. Palmer will come home. He will score as the Warriors take a 3-run lead. As Smith will move up to third, Anthony up to second base as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Miller. And a little excuse me swing is going to be fouled off here by Miller. Count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on here in the 6th inning. As deuces are wild as the Warriors lead by 3. Miller again will dig back into the right-handed batter's box. The 2-2 home from Coleman. Misses outside. Count now moves full. Three-two home from Coleman to Miller. It's going to miss inside. Ball 4. That will load the bases as Zayden Palmer comes up to bat. Palmer 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a strikeout, 2 walks. He'll bat with the bases loaded, 2 out, his team leading by 3. Warriors would love another insurance run if they could get it here. First pitch to Palmer, swung on and missed. Staying at third is Smith. Now the 0-1. It's going to be hit right back up the middle. It's going to take a nasty bounce. Picked up, though, by the shortstop, Stetson Brown. And they are going to call him out at second as Brown flipped it to Clements for out number 3. We will go to the top half of the 7th inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Pompa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game. Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 7th inning. Warriors Again, will lead here by 3. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters that'll come up for the Warriors. It'll be Merrick Stevens, Owen Coleman, and Weston Alexander. Still on the mound here for the Warriors is Dalton Worrell, as he was able to get out of the last inning. Didn't give up any runs against him, but he will come up to bat after giving up 3 walks and got a big punch out and throw him out to end the inning in time. Going to be called here by the home plate umpire just as Dalton Worrell was getting ready to get into his windup. So Merrick Stevens, first batter, will be first pitch he'll see is low for ball 1. Stevens 1 for 1 on the day with a double, 2 walks, and a run scored. North Nodaway brought 10 batters to the plate last inning. They scored 5 runs. First pitch. 1-0 pitch is going to miss just low and inside for ball 2 as the count moves 2 balls, no strikes. And now the 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. .3-0 from Worrell into Stevens. He is going to miss outside, ball 4. And again, we'll put the tying run on the on-deck circle here for North Nodaway. Owen Coleman will come to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Hit into a fielder's choice, walked twice, and scored twice. Bat with a runner on first, nobody out. First pitch home from Dalton Worrell. He is going to miss outside for ball 1. 11-8 Warriors lead, top half of the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And now the 2-0 from Dalton Worrell is going to be swung on and missed for strike 1 count. Now moves 2 balls and a strike. Again, Warriors trying to get to 5-4 on the season. North Nodaway looking for their first win of the season. 2-1 home. Is looked at for strike 2 as the count evens up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And throw over to first. Back in safely is Merrick Stevens. After the pickoff attempt there by Dalton Worrell. And the 2-2 looked at, strike 3. Owen Coleman goes down looking for out number 1. It'll bring up now Weston Alexander to bat. Alexander 0 for 1 on the day, hit into a fielder's choice. He's been walked twice and hit by a pitch and scored a run. First pitch he'll see. Looked at for strike 1. Worrell has the pitch he wants, checks the runner Stevens at first. The 0-1 inside, count evens up now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home. Misses in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Alexander. 2-1 pitch. Misses outside. Count now moves 3 balls, 1 strike. Warriors threatening to walk the tying run to the plate. 3-1 pitch. Looked at, strike 2. Count now moves full. Full count, 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, 3-run ball game in favor of the Warriors. Pitch home from Worrell. Misses upstairs, ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second. And the tying run comes to bat here in Lathan Ebrecht. 0 for 3 on the day. He's grounded out to second, grounded out to short, hit into a fielder's choice and walked and scored 2 runs. First pitch is looked at for strike 1. World checks the runner at second. The 0-1 pitch is going to be tipped back. Foul. Count now moves. No balls. 2 strikes. The 0-2 count here to Ebrecht. Worrell brings it home. Hit grounder to short. Hawkins picks it up. They'll throw to third. They'll get the run there they'll get the lead runner at third. And now, again, it keeps the tying run at the plate, but now with 2 outs, North Nodaway down to their final out here in the ball game. Brings up Blaine Clements. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Throw over to first on the pickoff. Gets by Miller. And Weston Alexander able to move up to third base on the play. Blaine Clements again, 1 for 3 with a single hit into a fielder's choice. Flew out to center, walked, and scored twice here on the day. First pitch is going to be popped up out of play, foul for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Clements, with runners on the corners and 2 outs. Pitch home from Worrell. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Now North Nodaway down to their final strike of the ball game. Warriors trying to extend their win streak to 3 games, all here on the week. The 0-2 home. Worrell's pitch low, gets away down the third base side, and Weston Alexander wasn't quite paying attention. He stays on third. Lathan Ebrecht will move up to second base. And now runners on third and second with 2 outs and a 1-2 count. But again, the tying run still at the plate for North Nodaway. Worrell shakes the first one off, has the pitch he wants. He'll bring home the 1-2 here to Clements. And this one's going to hit him, bases loaded, tying run. Now on base here for North Nodaway. And it'll bring up Stetson Brown. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He struck out, got on base due to an error, grounded back to the pitcher and walked. First pitch here from Dalton Worrell to Stetson Brown. Low in the dirt, away outside the plate. And staying at third is going to be Weston Alexander, as the tying run stays on first base here for North Nodaway. As the left-hander Brown will dig back into the batter's box with now a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch home from Worrell is looked at for strike 1 as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Worrell to Brown. High and outside, ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 home to Brown. Looked at, strike 2. Count evens up now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, North Nodaway down to their final strike here of the ball game. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Warriors come away with their 3rd victory here on the week and move above 500 to 5-4 with an 11-8 win here over North Nodaway. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame tonight. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank here for good. Warriors come away with an 11-8 victory today here over North Nodaway. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For North Nodaway today, Weston Alexander goes 0 for 1 on the day with 3 walks and a run scored. Lathan Ebrecht today goes 0 for 4 on the day with a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Blaine Clements on the day goes 1 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and 2 runs batted in. Stetson Brown today goes 0 for 4 with a walk and an RBI. Ridge Clements goes 1 for 2 on the day with 2 walks, 2 RBIs. Jackson Kehoe on the day 0 for 2 with 2 walks, 1 RBI. Hayden Merritt today goes 0 for 4 on the day. Merrick Stevens 1 for 1 on the day with 3 walks, 1 run scored. Owen Coleman 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Winning pitcher of record today for the Warriors is Shea Miller. He goes 4 innings, gives up 3 runs, 1 earned off of 3 hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. Jay Anthony in relief goes an inning and a third. He gives up 5 runs, all earned off of no hits, 5 walks, and a strikeout. Dalton Worrell gets the save. He goes an inning and 2/3 today, gives up no runs, no hits, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts today for Dalton Worrell. Offensively today for the Warriors, Dalton Worrell goes 2 for 3 on the day with 2 walks, 3 runs scored, and an RBI. Jay Anthony 0 for 3 on the day with 2 walks, 1 run scored, and 3 RBIs. Shea Miller 2 for 4 on the day with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Zayden Palmer 0 for 3 on the day with 2 walks. Carter Danner 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and an RBI. Landon Hawkins 0 for 3 on the day with a walk. Ricardo Kopf 0 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Jace Palmer today goes 0 for 4 on the day with 4 walks, 4 runs scored. Caden Smith today 0 for 2 on the day, 2 walks, 1 run scored. Losing pitcher of record today was Blaine Clements. He goes 0 2/3, or he goes 0 2/3, or he goes a full inning, gives up 3 runs, 2 earned off of 2 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Weston Alexander in relief goes 4 innings. He gives up 6 runs, 5 earned off of 3 hits, 8 walks, 5 strikeouts. Owen Coleman in relief goes an inning in relief. He gives up 2 runs, both earned off of 5 walks, no hits, and no strikeouts. Again, the Warriors are able to move to above 500 for the first time this season of 5-4, and North Nodaway will fall to 0-6 on the season after the 11-8 victory tonight by the Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight. Let's first go ahead and give away our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. It is going to go to Dalton Worrell. Not only picked up quite a few hits tonight, but also able to pick up the save tonight. He is tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you today's broadcast here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, The Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy's Need with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and North Nodaway School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolvis, so long and good night tonight here from Albany.